Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Rants and PJ Pants. It has been a while. Today's PJ bottoms are Eeyore, and they actually say drama free on them. It was kind of cool. I got them at Walmart. They were on like clearance, and I had posted a picture of them. And there's a girl that had like the same pants, and I love when that happens. I don't know why. But yes, today is a rant in PJ Pants. The reason why I have makeup on is because yesterday when I was filming my Shane video, like a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, had sent me a bunch of ColourPop makeup that they didn't use. And one of those palettes was the ColourPop California Love. And I was obsessed with trying this glitter out. So I don't even think it's 7:30 yet this morning. And I usually don't have makeup on this early. I haven't showered yet or anything, but I was like, I'm gonna wash my face and put this glitter on because I really love it. It went on like really well too. So anyway, today's rant is actually going to be about Cody rants. I want to preface this video by saying I don't hate Cody. Hate is a very strong word. I am not jealous of Cody. I don't get mad if good things happen to Cody. I had tweeted once like the reasons why I don't like Jackie Ina, and some girl posted a picture of a trophy that said nobody cares. I thought that was so funny. And then somebody else said, oh, you're just mad because she's living her best life. Like, no. Think about somebody that just irritates you. Somebody that kind of just gets under your skin. Like for my sister, it's Taylor Swift. She can't stand her. She doesn't know her personally. She just gets irritated. It could be an actress, just somebody where you're like, ugh, you just have major eye rolls. They just irritate you. And for me right now, that is Cody Rants. And like I said, I don't hate her. I don't want anybody to bully her or harass her or anything like that. This is just my personal opinion. And it's been about a year, and I have been biting my tongue, and I think I have done a pretty good job. I did do a slay and shade on her not too long after the whole James Charles stuff, and I'll get into that just in case you don't know who Cody Rants is. But since then, I've been pretty quiet up until yesterday. Yesterday was the first time, she had said something, she tweeted something about Jaclyn Glenn when the Eugenia Cooney stuff was going on, and I had tweeted a reply that said, if you knew Jaclyn, then you wouldn't have said these things, or like knew her intentions, but nothing like mean. But yesterday, I just couldn't hold it in anymore. This girl, I don't know what it is. She just irritates me so much. So I'm just going to rant about it. You guys let me know what you think. Like I said, I don't hate her. We're not all going to like the same people. There are people that like me that like her. There are people that I like that like her, And it's so weird to me. It's like, oh, if you don't like everybody I like, or if we disagree, then I'm not your friend anymore. It's ridiculous. So anyway, these are just some things I've noticed, some things that irk me, and apparently I'm not the only one. So if we go back, we're going back to, and let me make sure that I have this written down. I'm pretty sure I remember it though. Let me see. Okay, I did write down a few things just because I didn't want to forget anything. So anyway, if you don't know who Cody Rants is, she's the girl that got super popular from her Twitter rant about the James Charles palette, specifically the shade Skip. Skip was like the whole thing. So she said that the shade gave her an irritation, it stained her eye, and it's a pink shade, so of course, there is some staining, and that he didn't warn people about it. She had this like allergic reaction. It was this big deal. And after that happened, some people, well, like Here for the Tea kind of knew the deal. I'll give her credit for that, of course. But I sort of was like in between, like, yes, she's like annoying, but she doesn't use makeup. She's on like a makeup channel. So, she possibly didn't know that colors like that could stain. So that was something to sort of defend her with. But then at the same time, the more the time went by, the shadier that situation seemed to be. And if you go on Twitter, I'm pretty positive that the girl's name is in line with Ellie. It's Ellie. She posted 2 threads, a part 1 and a part 2, of why she felt like the KODEERANTS James Charles drama was manufactured. And she has screenshots, there's a timeline. She may have even done a video since then, and if so, I will definitely share that video down below. But it's quite interesting because a few of my friends and I mean, nobody in my real life like knows anybody from YouTube. You know, they just don't. Maybe Jeffree Star, because like he's so big with like makeup and stuff. But generally, like if I'm like, oh, KODEERANTS tweeted this, you know, they're like, who? You know what I mean? So, I don't know, it's just kind of funny. This is the only spot I have to sort of rant. And I have a few friends that I met through YouTube and Twitter, so we would talk about this stuff because it boggles my mind. I don't know why anybody likes her. I don't know how she has any subscribers or followers. And like, if you like her, that's totally cool. I'm not saying like you're stupid or anything like that. You know, we all like what we like. I just kind of don't get it. So if you are a fan of hers, please tell me why, especially after you hear all of this and watch that video or read that Twitter thread. So the thing of it is that Cody's not a person that reviews makeup. She isn't a person that has reviewed makeup since, especially on her channel. So it's very odd of like why she decided to get that James Charles palette. And you'll see in the thread at the time, she was like all up Jeffree Star's ass, which she still is. And she talks about, she kind of shades James. Then all of a sudden she's going to get the James palette. She says that she really liked the palette. She said that she had mostly good experiences with it. And then 2 days later, she uploads this video where she has these hives, you know, and in the other video, she can't even show where they're at, you know. It's just very suspicious. So was it manufactured between her and Jeffree or just her? I don't know for sure. That's just all allegedly. But there is something very shady about the timeline, about her tweets leading up to this video, which did go viral, you know. And then, you know, after this popularity, we see Cody tweeting things like, oh, y'all are gonna get me in Gucci, you know, and just this really annoying stuff. Tweets about like, oh, I love when people drag me and make me trend. Like, I have never seen you trending since like maybe that video was trending. I don't know. It's like, Cody, you are not that important. I'm sorry, you're just not. And then she posts these things like, oh, I love ruining careers with Jeffree Star. And it's so weird because during the Shane series, there was a tweet where she said we weren't going to show the drama right away. Like, her and Jeffree are friends. Like, I mean, who knows what their real relationship is like? You know, we know Jeffree's calculated and everything. I don't know. But it's like, she makes it out to seem like they're best friends and they're frolicking through a field of the ashes of the dignity that they once had. And it's just so confusing. It's so weird. And Jeffree even called her an attention seeker in a video that he did with James Charles and blocked Cody, but Cody still got a can't relate tattoo on her arm here. What? Like, imagine being somebody like Jeffree Star that can treat fans like garbage, but somebody still, but you get a tattoo. So who knows what their relationship is. I believe he has since unblocked her and liked one of her tweets. So who knows? But it's a very, very interesting thread to read. Like I said, if she has a video, I'll definitely post it in the description box. So all of these things are just irritating to me. And just recently, just like yesterday, she said she is deleting her tweets and she's starting over because she wants to be more positive. She wants more positivity on Twitter. girl, you are just upset that people are getting all of these receipts to prove the inconsistencies, to, prove your lies. And so that you can kind of try to get away with being a total hypocrite. Because girl can dish it out and say all that she wants to. As soon as one person criticizes her, it's a big deal. She's sort of known for posting like YouTube comments that aren't that kind to her, just so she can have something to talk about. I think that half of these comments she probably posts herself, because that's how much attention she needs. She'll always say things like, I wasn't going to talk about this person, but, oh, I wasn't going to show this, but, and then she can complain. Then she can act like the victim. Like when a recent video of hers had been taken down, and she posts these videos of the crying thumbnails, and oh, it's like the end of the world, and it's just so dramatic. Just like when she purchased this Shane and Jeffree collection, which has been, why this collection? You know what I mean? Because it's Jeffree Star. She doesn't talk about makeup on her channel, so I'm just saying, keep that in mind when you read through that thread or you watch that video. It's very weird why she got that palette, why she cared, why she's getting this palette. She doesn't even really wear makeup, but she had tweeted, this was the most stressful 3 hours of my life. Getting a makeup palette. Well, you have a pretty damn good life if that's the most stressful thing that you have been through, is sitting at your house on the internet ordering makeup. Like, that's the over dramatic crap that that I'm talking about. And and she's such a hypocrite. And with this whole move of like deleting tweets, she also had this tweet that was like, announcement, don't send me things where people are talking bad about me. If you're engaging with a hater, don't tag me, don't send me things unless it has to do with like something endangering my life or my family. Cody, you're not that important. I'm sorry. And I read that and I was like, what? So this is where I just kind of let loose. Now, if you check out my Twitter, except if it may be like a political argument back and forth, I'm usually pretty chill. I'm usually pretty quiet. I may tweet something, like Jaclyn Hill with, her comeback or something. But I don't normally engage a lot with somebody that I don't like, because if I don't really like you, I'm trying, not trying, but I'm not going to like go out and seek you and just say mean things to you. But there are people, like I said, that follow me, that follow her and share tweets and everything. And so I happened to see some. And I saw this tweet and I just had to reply. And what's interesting about it is that she has hidden a lot of the replies, which I don't know if she's aware of this or not, but all you have to do is click the show hidden tweets by author tab and you can see those tweets. Those tweets are actually just criticizing her. So a hater to her is anybody that has any kind of criticism at all. So with this move of, I don't want to see anything negative about me, what does that do to you as a person? So you can live in your own little bubble, so you can just be surrounded by people that kiss your ass, like yes men types. I mean, what does that do to, your level of humility or self-awareness? Why would you only want to be surrounded by things that are like that? There's one thing about wanting positivity and then just wanting to be ignorant and blind to, reality, to how people really feel about you, to facing yourself, to reflection on yourself, to go and reflect on yourself and be like, okay, maybe these people have a point, or maybe I could just be honest. So maybe with this new like cleanse of her Twitter, maybe she won't lie anymore. I don't know. But I just find it really strange. Like, who would want, there's such a big difference between criticism, and yeah, criticism can be mean, and then you have, constructive criticism. It's so different than this hate, this bullying, like all of this, like harassment. Everything to her is harassment. You can't say anything. Like I said, she can say whatever she wants about whomever she wants. But when it comes to her, they're haters. It's harassment. Oh, her life is going to be in danger. Cody, you're not that important. I'm sorry. And it's just so frustrating because, you're not that important. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not either. I'm just saying, she wants to do anything she can to be in the drama and be relevant and get the attention while also playing the victim and acting like she's not like that at all. And it's so clearly obvious, And I wonder, is her ego going to be even bigger because now she's not going to want to see anything, any type of criticism? I love criticism. I haven't been on Gigi in a while, but I used to go there and like read, stuff about me, and people that I follow, people that I like, people that I'm friends with. And, and I often get stuff, especially with Jackie Aina, do I get like some mean stuff, but a lot of it is funny to me. Some people are really creative in some of their drags, and I mean, you can block negativity, but still being aware of, this is how people feel about me, or, actually having that self-awareness where you're not going to just be like, oh, everything I do is perfect, and now I can't see anything anybody is saying about me that's bad, and that's like a Jaclyn Hill, Laura Lee, Manny kind of thing, kind of behavior. So when I saw that announcement, I left a reply. I don't know. Oftentimes, like, when it comes to Twitter, like, oftentimes I'll get caught up in a thread or talking to somebody or in the DMs. So I'll tweet something or tweet a reply. It might be a whole day before I look. So I don't know if she hid my comment. I don't know if it's still there. I don't know if there's even any type of reaction to it because I just haven't checked yet, which I probably should have done before this video, but I will check after. And she's just one of those people where you're just like, I think that you exaggerated. I think that you lied about this irritation on your eyes, because like with me, especially when it comes like CoverGirl or even Avon products, if something's going to give me an irritation, it's like that pretty much, at least within that same day, not 2 days later, and not really being able to show evidence and not really know where it is. It's just all so weird. And, whenever she isn't involved in drama, it's also weird because she has to tweet about not being involved in the drama, therefore involving herself in that drama that she wasn't in. I mean, what the hell? Oh, excuse me. I think I'm coming down with a little something. It's the change in the weather, I'm sure. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, you can't just have positivity all the time, If you want to block out the haters, I get it. But this is just, it's just, you can see right through it. She's deleting tweets because people are catching on to her inconsistencies and her lies, creating threads, making videos. She just doesn't want to deal with it, And I have a hard time with people that can't deal with reality and deal with the bad things about themselves, or, acknowledge and try to work on their flaws. They just want to say it's hate and I'm ignoring it. So this is why I don't really like her. And everything is such a big deal. Oh my God. I love when people drag me and I trend. Maybe it was a joke, but it's still like, if you look at her other tweets, it's still like, yeah, that's kind of fitting with the way her attitude is. You know what I mean? And it's all about the attention, all about the views. And then she acts like, oh, I do this stuff for you guys and I cry and I love you guys so much. And I don't buy it. I think it's insincere. I think those words versus her behavior versus this pattern, quite different. So, this is my rant in PJ Pants. I am not a KODEERANTS fan. I am sorry if you are. Like I said, it doesn't mean that I don't like you. We just don't all like the same people. I'm just so irritated by her, and I don't know why more people don't call her out on her BS. It's finally starting to happen now, which is why she wanted to delete tweets and block all negativity. But, if you're a fan of hers, please let me know why. I know that there are a few people that I consider friends that are just very supportive of her, but I don't get it because privately they're really not that supportive. So I just don't understand what's going on there. There's like a mystery surrounding the BS around KODEERANTS. So I don't know, like I said, if I can find that video, I'll link it below. If I can't, the Twitter thread is on In Line with Ellie. It's ELLIE. It's a very good read. I suggest either watching the video or reading that and then watching this, and let me know what you guys think, because it was very eye-opening to me anyway. So, yeah, thanks for, sitting with me through this rant, and I'll see you guys next video. Subscribe if you feel like it. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. If you like Cody, it's not my intention, to make anybody, like, feel bad that they like somebody else. It's just, this is what I see. This is just my point of view. So, we can debate it in the comments. So thanks for watching. Love and hugs. Bye.